We are back with this week's Crafting with the Katies. If you didn't know that fall has arrived, we literally have your sign.
And Crafting with the Katies is here for another week of fall fun. So check out how they made a wooden pumpkin sign from scratch.
Hi, welcome back to Crafting with the Katies. I'm Katie.
And I'm Katie.
And we're just kind of continuing our fall crafts, and we're doing this very cute wooden pumpkin sign.
Yeah, we found it on TikTok and we thought it was perfect for our next segment.
Yeah, so we did this sample, but you can see we're going to be doing some rounder shapes. You can kind of customize it however you like. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started.
Our pumpkin sign is a pretty simple craft. You don't need a lot of supplies. We bought 3 oval rounds, a background, but any wood would work. We got a pack of popsicle sticks, paint, and brushes. We had some ribbon left over from an earlier project. Katie bought some extra bows and fake fall leaves just in case.
Then we painted our wood. We only needed 1 coat. I went with a soft orange while Katie picked a sage green gourd.
So now our pumpkin pieces are dry, and now we're going to get into kind of the arranging and decorating portion.
Yeah, so Katie bought these at a craft store. So I've decided that I'm gonna try to glue these on the background, and my pumpkin will look like it's just sitting in a pile of leaves. And you're gonna get started on
the stem, which you use a popsicle stick for.
I glued these leaves down one at a time until it looked like a huge pile. The popsicle stick is going to act like our stem. Decide how big you want it and cut accordingly. Give yourself enough length to glue to the back of the pumpkin.
We could have painted it, but we decided to wrap it in some burlap ribbon, left over from our fall wreaths. Our hot glue gun made it easy, but be careful with your fingers around hot glue.
More tips, tricks, and treats when we get back. Now it's time to assemble our pumpkins. Get your glue tubes ready.
Figure out how you want your bottom 2 ovals to sit. We're making a tiny pyramid.
I tilted my ovals out, and now my pumpkin has a little personality.
Glue the bottom 2 spaced out so you can place the final one in the middle.
Attach the stem and then glue the last piece on.
I found a bow that needs a little alteration, but a few snips and I'm all set. A little fluffing and then glue it on the frame.
drum roll for our final reveal.
Ta-da! Yay!
Yes. So again, we went in 2 different directions. Katie's got the classic orange pumpkin with this beautiful black plaid bow, which is gorgeous. I went with a green gray gourd instead with my leaves all around it. I like mine.
I like how you went kind of different with the gourd look rather than just a pumpkin.
My favorite pumpkin is green, actually.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Katie.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for joining us.
Bye, guys.
David, I didn't get a chance to do my favorite song, so I have a theme song for Crafting with the Katies, and it just goes, Crafting with the Katies.
Is that a Sid Simone original?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
That's what we sing. Crafting with the Katies and friends.
There we go. That's my favorite one. So ladies, I really like these pieces. So tell me more about what I can do with this, because in my head, this is going to be like a platter for me.
Oh, Sid, you can do so much with this. I mean, as you can see, we did different backgrounds. I mean, this has a different background. You can really do anything if you find a background that you like that fits your decor.
It could be a piece of wood too, any scrap wood that you want to do, and then just putting these oval rounds on top of it. So we went in very different directions, me and Katie. I put everything on mine. That seems to be like my style.
Yes.
Like maximalist.
You like a hodgepodge.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Katie did simple and classic.
Yes.
And I like this one. Can I take this one home with me?
You can if you want.
Okay.
Yeah. And I did the dry brushing on it actually, which is super simple. You just take a dry paintbrush, put some paint on it, and then you just dry brush it. Okay. So I mean, you can really do anything with this.
3 different options here with not a lot of work and really not a lot of items you need to get from the craft store.
No.
It's not a lot of items at all, which is really nice. And some of the items you can even find at home. We've got extra bows that we had left over from a previous project that we were able to use and kind of alter it a little bit and make it the bow that Katie wanted to put on hers.
Yes. On average, how much would something like this cost for someone to make?
Well, the ovals were about $1 each, right? So $3. The popsicle sticks we bought a big bundle of. This was actually left over from our our fall wreaths that we made earlier, the burlap that we glued on. And then I think you got this from the dollar store, right?
Yep.
The leaves.
Yep.
Okay. So whatever the background is, whatever like the base model is, it's about like, I would say probably less than $10 on top of that.
Yeah,
Right.
$10, $15.
Because
really.
I think you've seen, and then you glued this piece to the back as well,
Yeah,
right?
so some do have like the back like this, but I had to glue
This
the
one.
back.
Yeah.
Some serious hot glue back there.
Right, I was going to
Yeah.
say, this is pretty
I don't
sturdy.
know if you want to show my hot glue work, but yeah.
It's not falling off the wall.
It's not. No, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah. And this weekend is the start of October. So I'm going to start decorating my house, which I'm pretty excited about. This is going to be the first thing that goes up. I mean, besides the wreath that we made a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, yes.
And going to get some pumpkins and get that front porch ready.
Absolutely.
I love these pieces. Every time you come, it just gets me really excited, not just for the fall, but every season. 'Tis the
Yeah.
season.
Oh, yes.
It doesn't even matter. And if you have a fun crafting idea, just send them to us. Or you've done something that was interesting. I want to see it. Send it over to goodday@9and10news.com. And we want to see you work it from scratch. So from the beginning to the end, we want to see those.